So Cass, today, first of all, from a defensive perspective, you would have been happy from how you guys played at the back.
Yeah, for sure. I think they did create some chances, and I thought that the girls that were on the field and the girls that came on did a great job of that. Simo made a couple of good saves. Basto made that one down the end, which probably saved us a game in the end. So yeah, definitely a good defensive play from the girls.
And going forward, how, I guess as a player, does it feel frustrating when you guys do everything you can but can't score?
Yeah, for sure. Obviously we hit the bar a few times and created a lot of chances, and that's frustrating, but we just have to keep building on that, and obviously it's an improvement from last week, so as long as we keep going forward, then it's positive from here.
Just generally, being your first season at the club this year, how have you enjoyed playing with the girls so far?
Yeah, it's been really good. I think Manly's a great club and a good bunch of girls, and from the younger teams all the way up, and yeah, I've definitely enjoyed it here.
And moving forward, I guess, what are you looking to achieve this season personally and as a team?
Yeah, obviously we want to become somewhere up the top and work our way up there, and obviously make the finals and hopefully win the finals. So I think that's something that everyone wants to achieve here, and yeah, we just need to keep playing each game as it comes and work towards that.
What can you say about that? Another week, another game where you feel like you've done everything but score, hey?
Yeah, and we did do everything but score today. And as I said to the players then, I thought we created enough chances to win a couple of games, and a couple of games well. Unfortunately, we've hit the bar, we've hit the post twice. Another day probably a lot of, our strikers would take some of those chances, and we didn't today. But the positive is that for me, if I look at the way the two teams played, I'm super proud of the way that we played and our performance, and yeah, compared to that, for me, I'm super happy with how we played. Obviously disappointing not to win.
As you said pre-game, there were two very different styles you played versus them, and I'm sure that would have, as you said, given you a nice boost about the way this team are playing.
Yeah, look, I think our style, to be honest, and just in terms of coming down and watching us playing, in terms of playing it, is a much more attractive, proactive style of play compared to them. They play how they want to play. We drew 0-0. I guess at the end of the day, that they get a point, we get a point. But I know who I'd rather coach and who I'd rather watch play.
Are there any players that stood out for you today, performance?
Yeah, I thought Cass Davis was fantastic. She always is, but she was brilliant today. I thought Jane Van Zeno came in the second start of the season, was absolutely brilliant. Actually thought Tara up front as well. Tara Andrews was quality, and there's not a player in my team that I can say had a poor day today. I thought that we were brilliant, and on another day we would have won that by almost a cricket score.
Yeah, is there anything you can do as a coach to get your team to find the back of the net moving forward?
Look, we're creating chances. So as a coach, that's what you want to do. You want to try and create the structure that creates chances, and we're doing that. Do we need to have a look at, which personnel are getting into which areas? Maybe we can look at that, but maybe we need to look at the balance of the squad and where players are playing. Maybe some, we need to look at the balance up front. But at the moment, as I said, if I look at that, apart from the result, I'm really happy with the performance.